Yo, what up? How's everyone doing? Everyone ready to get these locks? I got a play up already. Got a play up already on my most recent video. Then we got the full slate on SoBet, but we got a big MLB slate today. So let's talk about it. Let's get into each game. Maybe we even find some NBA if we're feeling absolutely crazy. Maybe we even look at some NBA plays. I don't know. I don't know what the future holds. Come on in. Come on in. The water's warm. So first play that I posted on the most recent video on my TikTok is going to be the D-backs against the Cardinals. I have a full explanation in that video, but we like the under in that game. It's a fade, it's a trap, it's a situation where people think because of the 14-1 game yesterday that this game is going to go over. It's recency bias. We have a okay pitching matchup, but the D-backs hitting this year has been pretty disappointing so far. And at 25 games, that's sustainable enough to say like that's who they are until they prove themselves differently. That's who they most consistently are going to be. Um, and then on the Cardinals side, they're a bottom five. They're a bottom five offense. They just consistently been trash. That's who they are. What apps do I use for my bets? Odds Jam is a big one for me. We look at that. I'm gonna do an Odds Jam stream shortly where I'm kind of tinkering with the app and going through some plays on Odds Jam. But it's good for just calculating like plus EV bets. There's arbitrage on there, which is always fire. Like arbitrage is literally automatic. You don't get a ton of money off it, but the money is literally automatic. Um, Joe, we got the under the D-backs cards game today. Yes, we will, DC. Yes, we will. Shout out to people on the Twitch, on the Twitter. Any comments there, we're going to prioritize just because I appreciate you supporting that. D-back Nerfy, Mets Nerfy. Yeah, strong. We hit the Mets Nerfy yesterday. That was a good one. Logan Webb, always reliable. Um, but we actually like the Mets money line today more than that. And the D-back Nerfy, fine, but we like the under full game in that spot today. Get some music on. Um, Nerfy first game, yeah. Yeah, I like under 7.5. If you're on MGM, you could probably get 8 still. That's what I had it at the time of the video about an hour ago. Yeah, so in terms of apps that I use, if you're talking about the books that I use to take action, or are you talking about apps that I use to help me make my plays? Because I use Odds Jam, I use Action Network, um, Betalytics, and then I place action wherever. Bet openly is where you're going to get the best value, and Sleeper if you're looking for like prize picks types because when there's a competing book, they're going to give out bigger bonuses. Um, Need 3 baseball locks, man. What are you thinking? I got 3 plays up. I got 3 plays up on SoBet. If you want all the plays, they go up on SoBet every single day. Anything on the O's? Yeah, we like the O's over 4.5 team total today. Staying away from the Yankees today. I like the under in the D-backs game. So there's true right there, Cresco. But again, full slate goes up on SoBet every single day. And then we come on here, we go live, and we talk about specific plays that we look. And if anyone's looking at plays, anyone's got something in mind, we can take a look at that. We can go, look at some stats, look at some numbers on that, and see if I agree with your action. Want to take the first half under 8 in the D-backs game? Um, I mean, I don't hate it, but I think that you might get better value pitching wise from the bullpens in this game than from the starters, and that's my reasoning. Braves money line strong. Drake May number 2. Jaden McDaniels is like minus 450 is the number 2. Drake May is like minus 330 to go number 3, and Marvin Harrison's like minus 250 to go number 4. So those are all pretty strong odds. If you went Williams, if you had Williams, Daniels, May, Harrison in those specific spots as a 4-leg parlay, it would be like even money. Just saying. Not saying you're right, not saying you're wrong, just saying where the value is. D-backs game under? Absolutely, sir. Orioles. We do like Orioles. Team total over 4.5 in this spot. Pick for game 1 is the under in the D-backs game. Just straight up. That's the one we like. That's best value. It's kind of like I was explaining earlier. It's kind of a trap spot. After they put up 14 yesterday, people are like, "Oh, this is how it's going." But realistically, it's kind of a tired team. That was an inconsistent performance they had yesterday. Inconsistent to who they've been as a team throughout the season. Inconsistent to who they've individually been as hitters. Orioles are terrible. Orioles have like the top 3 record in the MLB right now. I wouldn't say bad pitching on both ends, but the Cardinals have a terrible offense, and the D-backs have pretty disappointing offense so far. Daniels is favored for number two, like significantly favored is number two. Tanner, running up those legs, I appreciate you. They seem to lose what money goes on them. I don't know about that. Cubs with no belly taking Stros. Tough being a Red Sox fan. Hey, Red Sox fans are overperforming so far by a little bit. First five under and full game under. Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna do that, might as well just double down on the full game, in my opinion. But sure, it's kind of the same read. We do like the under. What do I have on the Guards game? We could talk about the Guards game here in a second, if you want to look at that. Yankees fan says Mouse. What Braves money line D-backs underside you one more. All right, give me the Orioles team total over 4.5. D-backs first five money line. D-backs first five money line is fine. I support that play. That's a lean. I'm not in love with it, but I support that play. Trying to say Gibson under 4.5 Ks. I think that's a pretty fair line. I would take that at plus 100 or better. Yesterday's Dodgers picket. Nope, stranded 8 runners, came up a run short. Reds, Mets money line. We do like Mets in this spot. I think Mets is strong. I know it's Snell. Snell's been disappointing so far. I like the way this matches up. I like what we have in Manaea on the mound against the Giants. Cresco, appreciate the follow. Be like Cresco. Go ahead and follow me. Literally everyone can hit on the Orioles. I love the over. I love it too. Katie, yeah, we really like the under in the D-backs game. We like the team total over in the Orioles game. Anything in the Reds game? Let's look at the Reds game right now. All right, we got Turnbull against Lodolo. Lodolo has been nice so far, but so has Turnbull so far this year. Do we know if Harper is playing today? Appreciate the follow, KV. Be like KV, follow me. Manaea has been much better this year. Exactly, I've been happy with him. What's the nerfy of the day? I haven't decided yet, but Harper's still out. A strong nerfy today. I want to say Tigers Rays. I think that's going to be pretty decent. Lean Reds and under in that one. All right, let me look. Let me look at Reds Phillies. Do I like Rays today? No, I never like Rays. I'm not saying I love Tigers, but yeah, I don't like Rays. The Rays cannot hit. They've been playing really bad baseball, and what do they have pitching wise? Truly, Knicks, Rangers, Winnies, future bet, Money in the Bank. D-backs first five is decent. I like the full game under 8 in that spot the most, but yeah, doing a 2-leg under 8.5 runs, under 4.5 for Gibson. That's not bad, Jordan. That's not bad. Yeah, D-backs money line is fine. I definitely lean D-backs in this spot, but I don't think it's guaranteed money. I think that the strong play is going to be the under. DJ Shea, my opinion on what? Thinking Yurfie because fade the public. Fade the public doesn't really play like that in MLB because there's not enough money to like have Vegas try to influence game, and there's not enough on like a Nerfy or a Yurfie on a random MLB day game middle of the season. You're not going to get enough volume to shift the line significantly. You will on some props, and we look at that some small market stuff where the line can shift very easily, but you're not fade the public doesn't play the same in MLB. Cleveland Boston over 7.5. No. Agreed, Dubs. Braves minus 1.5 or under stronger. I like Braves minus 1.5. 81% on the Nerfy. No, I hear you, Jordan. But Nerfies are always really, really public, just as a whole. But because of the juice, there's not like a ton of value on just being like Yurfie as a system play. All right, so Turnbull against Lodolo. No Harper in this spot. Lodolo's been nice. Let me go a little deeper on Turnbull's numbers so far. His K rate's been strong. His whip's super down. Yeah, I think I'm leaning under more than anything in this game. The Pens are in decent shape right now. Lodolo's been nice. He's probably not going to go as deep into the game, but 16 Ks in 12 innings so far this season. They're both the whips are under 7 or under 0.8 in Vegas right now. Best 4 game over under today. Goose, are you putting together a lay? Knicks and Rangers win Nice. I think that's What's the status of the Rangers spot right now? I like the Knicks winning. I don't think there's value on the Knicks winning right now though. I don't know NHL. Giants, Orioles, D-backs plus 1.5 parlay. Don't love the Giants. I do like the Orioles. I do like the D-backs. Yeah, I don't know. I think Giants could sell that. Yeah, Rangers are 2-0. Then yeah, this is probably decent. What are you getting value wise on that, DJ? Think Padres winning tonight? Happens with the Orioles. Why are you saying Orioles are a bum team? Because of yesterday? They were 7-3 in the last 10. They were atop the East. They're a top 3 record in the MLB. Yeah, we like D-backs. They're not favored to win. Yeah, but we don't have D-backs money line. We have the under in the D-backs game. Thailand beats Kuwait 57-0. 800 1890. Stop, Dubs. Giants Mets Nerfies okay. Orioles are good, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, it's not just picking, it's the content, it's all the stuff I do, the communities that I run, everything like as an umbrella. That's what I do for a living. But yeah, so it's like social media and sports betting content and related things. No soccer, but if you're following me on Sobet, if you go to my profile, you click the link, top link Sobet, you follow me. You get access to everyone on the app, which means you can filter by sport. You can go soccer, you can go hockey, you can go whatever. See what people are saying. Find the experts in the individual sport that you're looking at, whatever you want. So definitely do it. Stay away from the Snell Yurfie, says Jack. Maybe y'all don't need the count. 5 a.m. and I'm twisted. The experience story, Jordan, I don't really know how much that matters if a team has a ton of experience for them to be able to make a World Series run. We're doing great on MLB so far. Had a tough first week, but been great ever since. Went 12-8 last week, plus 3.84 units. We're up a tiny bit this week. Giants money line, Reds money line. I don't like Giants. I think Reds money line is decent, but I prefer the under in that game as a lean. Cubs money line. Let's look at the Cubs game. We haven't looked at that one yet. I know people were talking Phillies Reds. I don't have a strong lean on the money line on that play. I do like the under in that spot. Again, as a lean. If you want all the plays, they're up on SoBet every single day. You can just get them set to your phone. Mets looked like garbage last night. Yeah, but you have to treat MLB as a very individual thing. Don't worry about streaks. Don't worry about how they looked yesterday. And that's part of the reason we're on the under today in this game. Yeah, Jordan, we're on that under. Uh, so you can't be like, oh, they look like garbage last night. You have to look at large chunks of statistics and performance to evaluate a team properly. Yeah, we're on the under the D-backs game, J14. Braves money line is decent, not great value, but it's hitting. Jordan, appreciate the follow. Be like Jordan, go ahead and follow me. Run those numbers up. The more follows, the more plays we can share. But right now we're looking at the Cubs Astros game. Someone asked. D-backs, Mets, Tigers, Orioles. I like all those individually. I don't think all 4 legs are hitting. David, appreciate the follow. Cubs money line. Talion against Arrighetti. At a first glance, yeah, I love the pitching matchup. We do like Talion. He's probably going to be on a somewhat smaller pitch count, but the pen's been good. D-backs Nerfy's fine. DJ, appreciate the follow. So yeah, Talion's been good. He's probably going to be a shorter pitch count. We're going to have more access or more of the pen in this game, but they've been pretty strong. Got you, J14. Let's keep riding. And Arrighetti's been pretty bad for the Astros. I'm not a huge like I think the Astros are way better than their schedule suggests, but the Cubs have been playing solid ball. Tellion's a good pitcher. I would take them at like minus 135 or better. What game don't you think will hit? Of the 4, I'm not saying I don't. It's not the 4 that I dislike. It's not one of the 4 that I dislike. It's all 4 aren't going to be strong lines. Like if you're a 70% free throw shooter, I think you're going to make the next free throw. I don't think you're going to make 4 in a row because the odds of that are bad. What do you think on money line to the Cards? Don't love it. Give me the under in that game. Money line on D-back. I don't love that either. Like I said, give me the under in that game. I don't have a strong money line lead in the early game. I just like the under more than anything. Yeah, boom truck. That's what we do. We do numbers here. We do math. That's how we beat Vegas. Orioles is strong. Give me the team total over 4.5. All right, Wizard, talk to me. SGP promo. What are you looking at? What are you looking at? Are you about to send us something ridiculous? Poof. I ain't spend on my something. I can't spend on my health. If you're on the Twitch stream, also comments are prioritized and follow me. That goes to everyone on the Facebook stream, on the Twitter stream, etc. Brewers and Guardians. I like the Brewers. You need 6 Brews to get. You appreciate the follow. Only money line I'm taking are the Mets. I do like Mets in spot. Swishy, appreciate the follow. Brewers is we'll look at the Brewers in a second, but on a like knee jerk reaction, New York Yankees over 8.5 plus 100. I mean, they had 7 in the first 2 innings combined and then went under. Past first inning, 1 o'clock games, it's been a high percentage. High percentage of what? Unders? Let's go, Six God. All right, Brewers money line. Let's talk about it. Well, pass it to me. I'm unapologetic. Want to bash the G. Yeah. Someone beat you, think I'm off. Arizona minus 1.5. I don't know about all that. Anybody into hockey? I don't have hockey plays, but if you're on the SoBet, you get access to everyone, so you can get all the hockey cappers. It's no additional cost. Real quick, if you're on SoBet, so you go to my profile, top link, that's going to be SoBet. You get all my plays sent to you every day. We can do a full slate of plays. We do a full slate of props. You can go on the app and read them there. You can comment. You can ask questions, whatever. You get access to me. You get access to everyone on the app, no additional cost. $10 a month. Jordan, you know what's up. I appreciate you saying that. That's all we're looking for. I talk about this all the time. I talk about bankroll management and I talk about winning weeks and months. 6% ROI is what we did in MLB last year. That's what we're aiming for this year. If someone tells you I'm 30-10, someone tells you we made $100,000 last year, all that stuff doesn't mean anything. The amount of money doesn't mean anything. The only good statistic for a sports bettor is what's their ROI, return on investment. That's the only thing that matters. Because if my unit size is 50 grand and I'm up 25 grand, I'm up half a unit. My unit size is $10 and I'm up $100, I'm up 10 units. And if you're up 10 units in 100 plays, in 100 units, that's 10%. That's pretty strong. If you're up 10 units in 1,000 plays, that's 1%. Not so great. It's all ROI. What's good, Wordy, after taxes? Yeah. I honestly think the Giants are sweeping the Mets. I don't think so. I think Mets get today. We'll see. I appreciate it, Jordan. Just where we nuking. We're not nuking in MLB, but the play we like today is going to be the under. Absolutely, J14. We're going to keep running it up on Vegas. Cardinals money line. I don't love it. I'm not saying I hate it either. I just more than anything, I lean under in that game. Trying to manage bankroll. What up, Brandon? Good to see you. I'm on action. I'm on Odds Jam. Pick it. Under full game. Oh, yeah. We're going to talk about Brewers money line here in a second. All right. Wilson against Fleming. So the Pirates are a little overvalued right now offensively because of the way they started. Yeah, Wizard. I actually have I have like a one pager. If you go to I have a link on the War on Vegas Instagram, or you can DM me, I can shoot you the link. But I have like a one pager on bankroll management. Really simple breakdown of everything. I have videos on it, I have a one pager. But really the bankroll management is on a really high level, simple. You take 2% of your full bankroll, and that's your unit size. Your max unit on any given play is 5 units. Every week, you update your unit size in accordance with your bankroll. So if your bankroll goes up 10%, your unit size goes up 10%. Your bankroll goes down 10%, your unit size goes down 10%. Because it's your unit is always 2% of your bankroll. So every single week, you have 50 units. Bless you, Shihei. The under 8 in the first game. Yeah, we do. Marte and Lourdes not in lineup for D-backs. Another reason we like that under. Under full game or first 5 Brewers money line. All right. So still looking at this Brewers game, we got Brian Wilson on the mound for the Brewers, who I don't love. He's pitched well so far this season, but I don't think from a stuff perspective that he's as good as his stats suggest. It's very early in the season. It's hard to say. And then it's Fleming on the mound for the Pirates, who, again, kind of like a crafty lefty type, not like outrageous stuff, but he's been effective. We don't have a ton of stats on him. He hasn't had a very long career, but from a stuff-wise perspective, he's fine. I don't have a really strong lead in this game. I do like the Brewers. I don't know if there's much value on the Brewers. The Arizona Nerfy's fine. But the one thing about it is the Pittsburgh bats are overvalued right now a little bit. So usually fading them, there's some value, but we don't know too much about either of these pitchers, and we don't know too much about this matchup. So like For me to get a decent read on that game, I would like more information on them. One play, let's go under 8 in the D-backs game. Yeah, so the D-back nerfy again. It's fine. I'm not in love with it, but it's decent. Again, for people who want my plays, go to the profile, click the link. Top one is SoBet. You get all my action every single day. We do main plays. We do props as well. MLB, NBA. Obviously, we get football when the time is right. Why is Corbin Carroll betting 7-hole versus a righty? Those are coming shortly, Alex. But the main plays for MLB are up, but the props are not yet. MLB play that I like today. Give me the Orioles team total over 4.5 is one I like a lot. And we like the under 8 in this Snakes game. Nomar, the Snakes guy. How are we feeling about the under in the D-backs game? Yeah, so over 4.5 for the Orioles. We like that one a lot. Team total. Nothing for Dodgers today. We can look at the Dodgers game in a second, but I don't have a play up for the Dodgers. Rangers money line. Are you talking MLB or NHL? Nerfy, probably the best Nerfy is going to be in the Rays game. Jay Hendricks, appreciate the follow. Be like Jay Hendricks. The under the Yankees game had you sweating yesterday. Yeah. Monty 6+ strikeouts. Not horrible, but bold. I just want to be better. Molly, appreciate the follow. Anything on the early game? Yeah, we got the under. Line flipped in the Snakes game because Marquez and Lourdes are out. Carroll's hitting 161 versus righties, 297 versus lefties. Damn. That's crazy. As a lefty, that's nuts. 30% boost on FanDuel for the Dodgers game. All right, let's look at it. The boosts are always a little trappy. They scare me, but let's look at the Dodgers game. What price are you getting on Dodgers money line? Knack against Irvin. So definitely a pitching matchup favoring the Nats in this spot. Yeah. Me in the eyes, if I still feel dying so much, I still don't cry. But I do like that he's a righty. I like that for the D-backs. Minus 180 is pretty fair. Sure. So we're gonna see plenty of bullpen from the Dodgers in this spot. Yeah, I mean, you're getting 30% boost. You want to just hit the Dodgers money line at minus 180? Like, yeah, I support that. Why not? Arizona goes under 7.5, donating a sub on Twitch. Yeah, Brad, appreciate it. About time people subbed on Twitch. Let's get it. Money lines today? Yeah, give me the Mets. Why hammer under in the Snakes game? Dodgers bet is for live. Boost is for live bet only. Good to know. So the Snakes game under. The reason for it: Marquez out, Lourdes out. Cardinals terrible hitting team. Public liking the over because the 14 runs that the D-backs put up yesterday. But we're just not factoring in the fact that the D-backs haven't been hitting great this season. Their top hitters aren't playing today. Short rest, usually sluggish bats, because pitchers don't care about short rest. They pitch every 5 days. And the Cardinals' offense is trash. How many bets do I give out on SoBet? We do 3 main plays and then 3 props. Sometimes a little bit more, but generally 3 main plays and 3 props every single day. So definitely get involved. Again, go to the profile, top link, hit the link. Top thing's going to be SoBet. Cincinnati, Philly, best Nerfy. I agree with that, Jack. That's a strong one. D-backs game screaming trap. The over screaming trap, and I'm saying slide under. I definitely don't like the money line on the other side. Best pick for the early game is going to be the under. Under 8 in that spot. The Nerfy's fine, but I prefer the full game under. EK Watts, appreciate the follow. Be like EK. Go ahead, follow me. I put it beneath the throne. They feel how I feel. Snell not pitching today? Let me see. Where do you hear that? That game starts at 3:45. Yeah, so it looks like Walker's going to throw. So we have the Mets money line. If you got the Mets money line before they announced Snell is not pitching today, you're definitely getting better value. Not that Walker sucks, but that's definitely better. God, for every time I had to repeat yourself, you'd have a very big unit size. That is facts, Billy Boom. That is facts. I've probably said D-backs under 8 about 40 to 50 times so far. Did the line move? I would imagine. Sent 6 units on Orioles in 3 different ways. Damn, Zach. 2 MLB game parlay for tonight. You could go, this is classic, but you could go Dodgers Braves. You could go Orioles Braves, Orioles Dodgers. Any two of those three are pretty strong. Why do people want the Rays so bad? I'm not saying the Rays can't win, but the Rays have been trash. Like they're one of the worst value teams playing right now. The unders in their games have been strong, but just taking the Rays straight up, like very unsuccessful. Did I see the D-backs lineup? I know that's why we like the under. Y'all make me a man. I just wonder why. Top picks for today, Andrew. Picks go up on SoBet every single day, but I've already shared the under the D-backs game. We don't like Giants today. Give me the Mets in that spot. I go for drinks every day till I don't. What point of mine alcoholics? Say what you want from lost my childhood, bitch, I was a target, and I can't drop it. When I was 11, I was my man's cloud. Since then, I knew I was. I will say this: the D-backs are dogs in this spot. I've seen so many more people come in here and say D-backs money line than I've seen say Cardinals money line. So many more. Just saying. I'm not saying take one side or the other. I just like the under, but I've had so many people come in here and say D-backs money line. And I can't help but think it's because they won 14-1 yesterday, and people get too caught up in the recency bias. Cards in the under, not bad. Astros Cubs under 7.5. I don't know about that. I don't know about that at all. Not with Arrighetti on the mound. He's been really bad for the Astros. The Astros have been all over the place. And as bad as the Astros have been so far, they're liable to go off at any time. I do like Talion for the Cubs. I think the Cubs win this game, but I don't really believe that under 7.5 in that spot is reliable. The Cubs offense has been great, and the Astros, they're filled with guys who can leave the yard at any moment. It's just too light. T-backs line of horrible, yeah. Call that M spaghetti. Money line, Yankees, Braves, Giants, Phillies. I don't like the Giants. I don't love the Phillies. The Yankees and Braves probably hitting. What do we got today? Give me the under 8 in the D-backs. D-backs cards, nerfy. D-backs first 5 money line. Under 8.5, D-backs money line. I go for Jinxie. You got a lot of stuff in there. I mean, it's all kind of dialed in on the same thing, but if I really wanted that, I would just go more units on the under, honestly, but whatever. Royals money line. We can look at that in a second. Baltimore first 5 minus 0.5 plus 102. That's pretty strong. I like the Orioles over 4.5 team total in this. Yankees best in league. We got Yankees to win the World Series at plus 900. That was my preseason pick. Recency bias, big name team bias is way more. 100%, Dante. I talk about this all the time. Taking teams where you're like, wait, the team that's 8-16 against the team that's 14-10 is favored. I'm taking the team with the way better record. It's the pitching matchup. The pitching matchup is all that matters. Also, when it comes to pitching matchup, who's actually good? Like yesterday, we talked about the Pirates, or 2 days ago, because Jared Jones, nasty rookie. He's been sick. Nobody knows him. Nobody knows how good he is. People will hear someone like Clayton Kershaw and be like, "Oh, Kershaw's got to win, right?" It's like if you watch MLB in the last 3 years, Snell just got put on IL. Yeah, I saw that. So our Mets pick just looks even better. Think I lost more money on Dodgers than anybody. Yeah, I took full season under on Dodgers, full season under on Braves, both looking amazing. Blake Snell rolled out. Yeah, IL. Baltimore team total over 4.5. Yeah, that's strong. Fuck a message there. Yeah. They're probably holding on the Mets game for a little bit while they reevaluate the line because Snell was ruled out. White Sox Twins over 6.5. Is Ryan on the mound for the Twins? Because that's a crazy low line, but even so, I mean, the White Sox don't have an offense. Ryan's nice. The Twins' offense is pretty weak, too. Crochet's not great, but he does get a lot of strikeouts, and the Twins strike out more than anybody in the MLB. 100%, Paul. I think he's going to have a big fall. Crochet out there. How do you feel about the Cubs so far? I like them. They have impressed me. I think that they're a playoff team. I don't know if they can sustain quite this level, but yeah. What up, Chris? Book took the Mets game off the board. Yeah, it'll probably be back on, but they're going to reevaluate the line right now. Boom Truck, appreciate the likes. Keep those likes running up.
Like, please tell
Dante, I appreciate you. You're the only one that gets it. Other people, so silly. The value in the MLB is there every single day. It's in the pitching matchups. It's in the games that people aren't paying attention to.
Anyway.
But yeah, I like the Cubs. I like the Cubs today. I like the over in the Cubs game today. Those are all leans, but not. Be more like Boom Truck. Boom Truck knows. Just took D-backs and under unit apiece. Yeah, I like the under. D-backs is fine, but everyone in the chat is saying D-backs. Guards Red Sox over 7.5. I don't know, dude. Those are two pretty. I mean, the Guards' offense isn't trash. Carrasco does kind of suck, so he's liable to melt down, and I don't hate the under because of that. Haley Page, appreciate the follow. Des, thank you for the roses. But yeah, Carrasco kind of sucks. So for that reason alone, I could I could lean over. But the Red Sox offense has been so disappointing. And then you got Criswell on the mound.
It's been a while since they seen a guy this solid.
We just don't have much from him. He's got 4 career starts. Not impressive, but we don't have much on him. We'll probably see a lot of the pen. It's at Progressive Field. I would prefer it at Fenway. You go like, yeah, we got it. I'll bring out the burner soon. We can take some calls. Maybe in the next couple hours. I'm gonna do a leaderboard too. People giving picks, and we're gonna track who's the most success. I delayed doing that, but I still plan on doing it starting probably next week. Any team's money line today. We like the Mets, but that just got taken off the board because they Snell's out. So if you can get the Mets minus 120 or better, I would take it. What up, 602? We're on the under today, but go D-backs. Guards got 4 runs last time, yeah. But they're facing weaker pitching in this game, to be fair. AZ first 5 money line, just the under. I still think the under hits, but at 7.5, I probably wanted it at minus 105 or better. Phillies money line's not great today. I lean under in that game.
I'm working so hard, can't relax a bit.
Mets open back up minus 112. Yeah, I'd still take it. Still plus 105 on some books. So we got different on different books. But yeah, I would still take the Mets money line. I'm still strong on that play. I like it. No, 4 runs last time they went against Criswell. Oh, okay. Is he over 3.5 runs though? What do I think? I'm not saying go under, but I don't really like the over. I like the full game. Full game under 8 as a whole. ESPN bet, that fake ass book where they don't pay out bets and they have hidden fine print to try to scam us and everything. I'll play ESPN bet. I absolutely they disgust me. Sickening. And any association with Barstool, pathetic. Joke. Should be hung. That's my take. Still not on MGM. Red Sox are horrible. Yeah, Red Sox bet. The Red Sox are the same team as last year, just no offense, but somehow it's like, wait, are they a couple games over 500? How? They're 13 and 11. Wait, how? They're so bad. They just find ways. Bought down over 3 runs for Orioles run. What price are you getting on that? That's got to be like minus 200. Nerfy. Nerfy in the Phillies Reds game is decent. Bullpen game for San Francisco, bottom 5 bullpen. Yeah, we love it. Mets is strong value. Yeah, minus 112 I think is strong. All right, Frenchie. Alex, pricey, but go get it. Thoughts on TikTok ban ruining my business? I mean, this government never ceases to disgust me. We're not allowed to do anything. The idea that every presidential candidate on either side talks about what a beautiful free country, everyone has an opportunity to pursue the American dream. We don't have capitalism, we have corporatism. We don't have a free market because you can just refuse to allow different apps to compete, different businesses to compete. You can take away small businesses because you just don't want to deal with them. You can price gouge on a massive corporation level and do it. You can lobby as a corporation to get whatever you want. We don't live in a free country. It's fucking bullshit. We're being monitored with every single thing we do. You can be arrested for whatever you want to do. They don't represent the people. They take our taxes and do whatever the fuck they want to do with them. It's fucking pathetic. And people like, if you want to appreciate the fact that you live in America, that's great. It's better than a lot of options. But people who think, oh, you can't question the government. No, it's for the best. They know what they're doing. You're a fucking loser. It's so sad. You are such a loser, such a bootlicker. You should be embarrassed. You should literally be embarrassed. It's so pathetic. Do you want? You're in an abusive relationship with the government. You're worshiping someone who thinks you're shit and useless and thinks you're a loser and they can take advantage of you in every single way. And then people are like, "Oh wow, I have if you have a strong feeling about any presidential candidate or any side on the political spectrum, you're also a loser. You're being lied to. It's all the same game. Whatever we have to do to get you to support us, and then we're going to take your money. That's the game. Everything that they try to divide people on is just a way to distract people so they can take our money and take our freedom and take control over us. That's what everything is. It's not about Republicans, Democrats. There's no difference between the Republicans and the Democrats. Maybe they pretend to disagree on some stuff, but they just keep the same issues afloat so they can use it to leverage. Oh wow, you really care about this issue? Well, you can't vote on that side because they're going to ruin it. And then they're doing the same shit. No one does anything. It's all a scam. Don't pay your taxes. Joe Ryan go over 5.5K today. Absolutely, Punisher. Give me a lock. Give me the under. Do you like cards or D-backs? I like the under in that game. Two groups, them and us. Boom Truck Billy spitting facts. And more people know it. And more people in the chat where 5 years ago would have been like, this dude's psycho, are like, yeah, agreed. And that's why they want to get rid of TikTok, because more and more people are like, hey, this is fucking bullshit. This fucking bullshit. And the stuff that they try to get us to argue about has nothing to do with legislation or the things that people actually care about, like, just making a decent living and having a family that's healthy and going on a vacation and normal person shit. Appreciate the hat. D-Bags Mike, everyone's loving it. BB, I want to hear that story. Nats money line today. I don't like it. It's not. It's a little trappy because there's some bonuses for the Dodgers. Don't love it. Sackfell 4. Appreciate the follow. Government rigged. It's the biggest scam ever, and there's nothing we can do about it. Yep, 100%, Adam. 100%. Chuck Finley. Appreciate the follow. We like the under. Pitcher got scratched in Giants Mets. Yeah, it's gonna be bullpen, so we like the Mets even more. People are going to fall off this flat earth when they realize we've been lied to forever. Every single thing is a lie. There's no way to trust anything. And with the amount of like deep fake shit that's going on the internet right now, the amount of AI stuff you can put on the internet, your opinions have to be based in stuff that you've experienced and seen and can anecdotally account for and use common sense for. It can't be based on anything you read, really. There are some reliable sources and whatnot, but as a large part, it's like, does this align with my lived experience? Does this align with what people in real life that I physically experience are saying and are experiencing? That's what you got to lean on more than anything. Cards or D-backs, give me the under. Yes, Punisher. And Vegas and the government, they're in cahoots. You know why? Because everything right now is about destroying the so-called middle class and taking that money. And one of the big things is targeting everyone, trying to get them to become gambling addicts, no longer legislating the gambling restrictions we have in this country, and then they're just going to snatch up more money from people. And that's why you're paying fucking Jamie Foxx, Kevin Hart, $50 million spots to do ads for Caesar's Palace. You don't think they're taking our money? You know how much money all these sports books have literally set aside in their financial projections to get sued. They have huge sums of money and legal teams to prepare for the lawsuits that are coming their way. It doesn't matter. Picks today, give me the under in the D-backs game. Give me the over 4.5 team total Orioles. And if you want my picks daily, hop on SoBet, baby. Cubs and Astros, give me the Cubs. It's owned from a Chinese spy. You smiley, so you're just a loser that believes everything you hear. You don't think right now Facebook and other apps can take our metadata and sell it to anyone, including the Chinese government. That is legal. You're allowed to do it. Don't give me this shit about it's about privacy. We don't have privacy. We haven't had any privacy. It's about not sharing information the government doesn't want us to share. It's about not competing with the corporations that run this country like Facebook and YouTube and all that shit. It's about not paying creators so they don't have to be forced to do the labor so we can slave away to help those corporations make more money. That's what the ban is about. It's about sending a threat to other countries to compete with our money. Biden ban TikTok, I see. What percent does SoBet give me? 60%, chats. Under in the full game. Yeah, under 8 in the full game. Some people getting at 7.5. 7.5, I would want it at minus 105 or better. Yes, just catch. Let's go. Hobby Capper strong. Casey Cattle. I'm answering the questions, but it's all the same. People are in here because they want to get money. And that people are in here because they want to get money. They want to find a way to not have to do the same shit they do every single day because they want to get paid. They want to get a few bucks. Meant for my affiliate deal. What do you mean? For my affiliate deal, because I'm talking about subs. I'm taking if you subscribe to me, just full transparency. It's $10 a month to subscribe on Sobet. If you subscribe to me on Sobet, I'm gonna keep 60% of that, and the app's gonna keep 40% of that. Which some people do better splits, some do worse. I like the community on Sobet. I like the people that I work with there. I like the content aspect of it. As opposed to like people reach out like Dub Club or whatever, and it's not personal. You just like, here's a text, I got the picks for PD, and that works for some people. You can have it set up on Sobet to go that way, but I like that on Sobet we have a community. People come in, they comment on the picks, we shoot the shit, we talk about whatever. So I enjoy that. 10-month a great deal, yeah, yeah, it's a great deal, dude. If you're and I could do stuff at like $50 or $100 or different price points, but I know that anyone who bets on sports has $10 a month to spare. So anyone who wants to be a part of the community can be a part of the community. And the best way to make money online and not be a dick is to get a little bit of money from a ton of people. Recurring revenue for as long as people say subscribe. So I'm only making money on the money I make. Like if you subscribe for $10, I keep it as long as you say subscribe. Dwayne Larson, appreciate the follow. What I say about the Orioles? Team total over 4.5. Should run for counters. I might do it. I'm not kidding. I might do it. Being on social media is the best way to have a following to run from. And I would like to do it as a guy that doesn't pretend to know what I'm talking about, but crowdsources all the decision and talks shit to everyone else. I might for real do it because everything in life is like kind of a bit. You go on social media and you kind of do it for a bit, but like you're also serious. And we need people that are going to go in there and just be like, shut the fuck up. I'm not saying I have the solution. I just need to watch other people talk their bullshit and I need to be like, excuse me, shut the fuck up. Dante, appreciate it. Bet the Nerfy cards and backs. Yeah, we like the under in that game. Nerfy's decent. I prefer the full game under, but I like it. Should we go pop in? Game's about to come on in a couple minutes. We should go pop in, sweat the Nerfy out. What do you think on I like the full game under, but if people are on the Nerfy and want to sweat it out for fun on the early game, I'm into it. So we can go take a gander. Also, problem is they're all old people. Let's get rid of them. They're all old people that don't give a shit about the future and also are just like so stupid. So stupid. I think here's the thing about being ageist. If you're ageist against old people, like at some point we have to be them. So I don't think there's anything wrong with ageism against someone that will eventually be. If you're sexist, it's not like you're eventually going to be that gender. Racist, you're not going to eventually be that race. Ageism, we all have to do it at some point. All right. Game starts in a couple minutes. How much am I doing on the Nerfy? I'm not on the Nerfy. I'm on the under in this game. But if people are on the Nerfy, we're about to sweat it out live here. Yeah, we got like everyone knows this. This is the thing. I don't think it's like news that the government's super corrupt. Like people have been saying that since as long as anyone can remember, government, politicians, etc., are super corrupt. That's not news. But because of social media, because of the ability to one report on stuff and see stuff and share stuff, and the other for us to just speak to each other, everyone knows this shit now. Everyone's talking about. It. Everyone's saying so many of the same things, and we're super super aware. And that's why they want to ban TikTok, and that's why they want to crack down information sharing. Elon Musk bought Twitter, not because it's profitable, because one, he is a fucking loser, dying for affirmation from anyone, and two, he wants to control information. That's more important for him protecting his money and his future, is controlling information, controlling what people are talking about, pushing certain narratives. Let's go, JT. We got a couple minutes till we're live on this. BV on the Nerfy, let's get it. Charles Isaac taking care of business. Let's get it. Yo, we're going to need that security. When I run for president, we're going to get Vegas to take the juice down to 4%. 4% juice tops. Best team to just win today, money line. Give me the bets. BB, I'm going to check it after I hop off this live. Nick Fetty, appreciate the follow. Be like Nick. Go ahead, follow me. Tyler, that's an interesting one. You have a play on Arizona Diamondback game. I like the under, Rocco. You got a couple minutes to get it. Giants down minus 105. Give me Mets, though. Rays today? Rays never. Honestly, Rays have to show me. I need a specific performance improvement plan from the Rays, and I need documented. I need documented progress steps before I ever bet on them again. Soto for a hit today. I don't like hitting props. There's never great value in hitting props. Too many variables. I do think he gets a hit today. I don't think there's great value, but I like pitching props way more than hitting props because there's just so much less variance. Giants dog water. Rays never lately. Yeah. Mets at minus 115 strong. I'd take Mets up to minus 120. All right, here we are. We are live in Busch Stadium. D-backs Cards. Why don't we sweat out an inning? Let's get this on there. Why don't we just sweat out an inning? Rays fan, we have no hitting week lineup. Yep. Ever since Franco went down to the minors, they've been trash.
It's well earned, certainly, but you've got Gabby Moreno, Randall Bridchick, Lourdes Gurriel Jr., Cattell Marte, all on the bench against the favorite Vikings.
All right, let's see it. Kyle Gibson on the bump. Someone had his over on Ks as well, so we'll root for some Ks in this inning. But more than anything, all we care about is getting this under.
Predator, though, he's right-handed, like kind of a right-handed Jordan Montgomery in a way. He's going to mix it up. He's going to change speeds. He's going to be trying to live on the edges. He's a corner pick.
Throw a U in the chat if you're riding this under. Throw a U in the chat if you're riding this under with me.
Exactly 12:15, and now we're set. We're going to run this thing.
Video wasn't working on Twitch. Damn. Yo, we got some U's in the chat. Let's go. I love it. Let's go. First pitch strike. We're off to a hot start, baby. Yep, full game U. I got it 8. Some people got 7.5. We're on the under, John. Under 8 in this game. The move is also go to the profile, top link, SoBet, get my plays daily. Popper to left. That's going to drop. Drop for a single on a little bloopski. Time to sweat a bit at work. We love it, TC. We love it. Arizona first 5. I don't hate that, but it seems Everett in the chat is on D-back say, what a weak hit. Yeah, pathetic. Pathetic. You should be embarrassed by that. And that's exactly why we talk about no-hitter props. Because that's your hit, and then someone else squares the ball up and it's ripped right at right field. Bet in for the nice, Jose. Misses downstairs. We got a 1-0 count now to Alexander. Let me get a discount for the SoBet. Darren, $10 is discounted as hell. Shoot me a DM if you need some, but yeah, $10 is cheap as hell. You can get a discount if you do longer. Check swings, strike 1 on the big loopy breaking ball, 1-1 count. Bruins money line in the other. Michael, I don't know NHL, but if you're on the SoBet, you can filter by sport and get the NHL guys like Gutsy and Dusty.
Almost right.
Cardinals can win games, yeah, theoretically. George needs the nerfy. Let's get it. Swing and a miss. Alexander looked silly on that 1-2 count. Absolutely gross swing. Looked like he was hauling a fucking oar.
Let those hands.
1-2. Put him away. Come on. Gibson comes set.
Here this afternoon.
Breaking ball. Looped into center. Weak knock. First and second, no outs. We like the over 4.5 team total for the Orioles. We got the under, Adrian. Under 8 in this spot. It's a nice swing staying on that, but that's such a corny piece of hitting. That's some sad. That's like hit the weight room, swing the bat, try to go yard. Like be a man about it. All right, first and second, no outs. How about we roll 2? Downstairs with the fastball, 1-0 count. Triple play, great. Yeah, how about it? How about we get greedy? Line drive up the middle, lay out, catch it at short, dive onto the bag, throw it over to first. Jock Peterson. God, what a dork. You would never expect.
Diamondback starter having these 1 hit. How do you like this?
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. 1-1 count. That under for the Yankees game yesterday. Right double it? That was crazy. It looked like it was toast after the first 2 innings.
What Gibson's trying to get you to do. So just like those first 2 pitches to him. He's going to wait.
1-1 count now.
He's going to be able to do some damage against him now.
Hits him in the back of the leg. Full count or bases loaded, no outs. God.
Really tugged on this one.
Oh, boy.
Side out.
Yeah, his stuff is looking trash right now. We got to dial in. We got to dial in and stop this nonsense. DC, that's brutal. All right, come on.
2 singles and a hit batter. Diamondbacks. Nobody out here is Christian Walker.
Walker for the rib. Nuts Punisher. He gets a 1-1 count, a 1-2 count, and a 1-1 count. Puts them all on base. But it's been a bloop single, and a bean. Like, just an embarrassing way to load these bases up. Full bases chucked. At this point, give me a ground ball, give up 1 run, I'm fine. Give up the 1. They gotta walk him. Come on, Gibson, figure it out. Give me a infield fly. Nice pitch, bottom of the zone, 1-1 count. Good call.
That's what he's trying to do. He's trying to lock in early. Has not been in the future.
Trying to lock in early. Yeah, we would like that. We would like it if you did your job. Come on.
Cardinal fans have to be thinking, isn't this where we left off last night?
Misses downstairs with that fastball. He's got such an up-down. Baby saying pull the infield in. Get them locked in for the nerfy. Mario, we like the Orioles team total over 4.5. We like the Mets on the money line.
Slug mode last night.
2-1.
We'll make him elevate the ball too. He touches to get ground balls. That's what he's trying to get right here with Walker up.
Timeout from Walker. Just give me a pop. Just give me a pop. Come on. Something weak. Unproductive out would be massive right now.
Bases loaded.
K him up.
Just underway.
Finds the bottom of the zone there. Nice call. 2-2 count. Yeah, if we can hold him to 1 here, we're fine.
But it's not officially one.
I appreciate that call. That might have been a baseball below the knees.
Play feedback just touch the outside corner. He's got here shaking off several times and now stepping off his Gibson. That's another disengagement in this plate appearance. Yeah, I think he was looking at it.
Hey, I don't know. This looks like kind of all over the place. Miscommunication with the catcher.
You see where they're at with the timer. 2-2. Walker gets it in the air, deep to center. This is going all the way to the wall. Siani's hit.
All right.
Down here.
Fly ball to center. That's going to be. Oh, shit. Oh. All right. First and third. Flies out. All right. 10 pitches, low the base. Hard to do. All right.
Change up.
If we can hold him to 1, we're fine. Hold him to 1, we're fine. How about we roll 2 here? Hold him to 1.
Another grand slam.
Damn, if that left the yard, I was about to go crazy. Sojo, that's what you're supposed to do. Stella and I are, yeah, I saw that. What up, Alex? We're definitely taking the Mets in this spot against looks like Giants bullpen game. That starts in about 2.5 hours.
Here last night.
First and third.
That first game, I really thought that was really going to get him going. Get all of those hot streaks. Maybe he can still do it in this game.
He's just missing down. French fry, a little too early to be celebrating, I would say. That's just me. Yeah, Cresco, we're on the under 8 in this game. 1-0 count to Suarez. Ground ball should be 2. Flip to second, over to first. Easy double play. Okay, that's huge. Leaving them at 1 run, totally fine. I'm okay with that. All right, good. Just live bet under 8.5. Let's get it. Yeah, that was strong. We really got out of there. Minimal damage considering all that. I'm happy about that. That's big. Honestly, that's big. That's a great sign. That as much damage as was done right there, we still left with just the 1 run. I'm happy about that. Stay tuned. I'm about to hop off. If we're sweating it in like the 9th or something, we can hop back on and sweat it out live if we're in a close spot at the end. The plays go up on SoBet every single day if you want that action. I post a free play here, so follow me here. Get involved, baby. Get involved. And yeah, if you want one more play,